Welcome to Juniper Rentals. When arriving at the property, we have a driveway for parking for 2 small cars on the driveway. Just please make sure that you don't encroach onto the pavement. For additional parking, I'll take you there now. And in here you can park an additional vehicle on one of the visitor spaces, which is marked with a V. Please make sure not to park on any other spaces. And the 2 spaces just here, again for visitors, and not allocated to an apartment. Heading back to the house now. And the Keysafe is located on the left hand side of the door, which is marked 96, and the Keysafe on the left. To use the Keysafe, pull down the black cover. You then want to take the switch in the middle and pull this down, which resets the code, and then enter the code that we provided. You then take the dial on the top and turn to the right clockwise to open the safe and retrieve the keys. And then just close the safe, please, and take the dial and turn to the left anti-clockwise, and just make sure that it's locked, and then put the black cover back up, please. To access the house, take the key into the lock and turn to the right clockwise to open the door. And welcome. When inside, to lock the door, lift up the handle and then take the dial just here, turn to the right clockwise, which locks the door. And if you check that it's locked, and to unlock when departing, just turn to the left anti-clockwise, which unlocks the door. When you arrive, we've got some coat hooks and some shoe storage for you. If you can please take your shoes off when you arrive, it'd be much appreciated, thank you. Moving into our lovely living room. Got a lovely space for you to relax. We have a Sonos speaker for you to use during your stay, and a smart television with a Sky package. To use the television, you want to take the TV remote just here, press the on button on the top, which turns the television on. You then want to take the Sky remote and you can press the on button on the top left hand side to turn the Sky on. Once Sky loads up, you can use the cursors and scroll down to TV Guide, and you can press the middle button just here. Then enter into all channels. You can then scroll down, find something that you'd like to watch, and then press the middle button. Initially, on the bottom right hand side, it displays as a small screen, and if you press the middle button again, it goes to a larger screen. You can then press the back button just here to go back to the menu, or alternatively press the home button to take you back to the main menu. If you scroll down to apps and inputs, we also have Netflix included in our TV package, so if you enter into Netflix just here, and if you can leave it signed in as this account and just press the middle button, then you can start enjoying your favourite movies and series. To go back to the main menu, you can press the back button again, or you can press the home button. And when finished, if you press the off button on the top left hand side, please. To turn off the television, you want to press the off button on the TV remote, please. We also have a sound bar for the television. For our Wi-Fi, the router is just located here. If there's any problems with the Wi-Fi during your stay, please let us know and we're happy to help. Usually putting the power off for a couple of minutes, then back on, restarts it. And if there's any problems, let us know, please. For the lamp just here, it's controlled on the switch just here. We also have a wireless charging station for your devices. For the radiators throughout the house, they're all controlled in the same way. The thermostat on the valve just here is currently set to 1 and now displaying as the coldest setting, shown just here. Turning to the higher the numbers increases the temperature, turning to the lower the numbers decreases the temperature. Just turn adjust to your preference. Moving now into our kitchen and dining area. The doors can open into a double door or just a single door. To lock and unlock, use the latch just here to hold in place. Then it's just a single door. With a lovely space for you to enjoy cooking and dining. When you arrive, we'll provide you a welcome basket with amenities to start your stay. For our kettle, it's just operated on the switch just here. Just press down to activate and lift up gently to cancel. For the toaster, just simply press down, and to cancel, the button just here. On the dials just here, you can see the indicator line is marked just here. Turning to the lower the numbers decreases the time duration. Turning to the higher the numbers increases the time duration. Just turn set to your preference. We also provide you with a Nespresso coffee machine. To use this, you want to lift up the lid just here, put the pod in the direction shown here, then gently but firmly pull the handle back down. For a large cup, press the button on the right hand side, and a small cup, press the button on the left. And to fill the water reservoir, you want to take the tank, pull out towards the wall just slightly, then lift straight up. You want to fill it with water, and then return to the back of the machine in this position. And then you want to pull it towards the machine just slightly till you hear a click. And it's ready to use. All the power for the appliances is just here, so please make sure these switches are left on. Our fridge is just located here, and when you arrive, we'll provide you milk to start your stay. And the freezer just beneath. We have a built-in microwave just here, and the door opens just by pulling down, pushing closed. You have your different settings just here. Choose your setting that you'd like, and then it asks you for your power. You can make adjustments with the power on this dial. When you're ready, press OK, and then you can use the dial again to adjust the time duration. And when ready to start, press the play button just here, and to stop, the stop button just here. Just beneath we have our oven. Taking the dial on the left hand side here and turning once to the right, this is for your fan oven. Then take the dial on the right hand side just here and turn to your desired temperature. When the oven achieves the temperature, this light goes out to show that it's ready. You can just pull open, and the drawer also slides inwards. And then just close. When you're finished, please just turn off. For our extractor fan, the lights are controlled just here. Just by tapping here, the lights come on. And to turn off. To turn the fan on, press the button just here and then tap the fan icon. And to turn off, just press the middle button. Just beneath we have a lovely cooker. All the different rings are indicated just here. If you're wanting to use the top left one, for example, you would pick this dial just here. Just press down, turn to the left anti-clockwise, which ignites the flame. To reduce the flame, you want to take the dial and turn left anti-clockwise, round to minimum, and turn to the right clockwise to increase the flames. And when you're finished, just turn to the very top. Please make sure when you're finished that all the dials are facing the top, please. Our cutlery drawer is just here. Just for reference, our boiler is located in this cupboard here. It's well serviced, and please don't make any adjustments to any settings. If there's any problems, please let us know and we're happy to help. For the kitchen sink, for hot water, pull towards you and pull out, and for cold, turn towards the wall and likewise pull out. Once you start the water, we also have a switch just here. If you pull this, it switches the water so you can clean dishes. You can also turn it on and off here to make sure this switch is also left on. And to turn off, just underneath the sink we have our first aid kit. For our washing machine, to turn on, press the button just here and the lights illuminate. You can then choose any of your desired settings, and then you can press the start button just here. And to turn off, just here. To open, just pull open towards you and push closed. And in the drawer just here, we have our main detergent in this section and our fabric softener in this section. In the cupboard just here, if you have little ones joining you, we have a high chair. We also keep a fan, our iron and ironing board, and our hoover. This is also where our trip switches are. If there's any problems with any power, just pull down the cover here. All the switches are in the correct position shown here. If anything is pointing downwards, just feel free to flick it back upright. If the problem persists, please let us know and we're happy to help. When finished, just close behind. We also have our fire extinguisher in case of emergencies. For general waste, we have our bins labelled just here, and out into the garden, accessed. Just turn to the left anti-clockwise to access the garden. Just around to the right, we have our bins. We have the grey for general waste, green for cardboard, we have our blue for plastics, and we have our glass bin just here, please. And to lock the door, just lift up the handle and turn to the right clockwise. Just check that it's locked, please. The light switch is just here, or for the kitchen and the dining area. And the light switch just here for the main living room. Also on the ground floor, we have a downstairs toilet, for the tap, for hot, turn to the left and lift up, and for cold, turn to the right and lift up. And likewise, we also provide our sea kelp hand soap for you. And for the lights, just here, for the downstairs toilet. For the heating throughout the house, our thermostat is controlled just here. To increase the temperature, just tap the up arrow just here to increase and the down arrow here to decrease. And when departing, if I can please ask you to turn to 18 degrees, it would be much appreciated, thank you. The upstairs lights are controlled on this switch just here. Moving first into our master bedroom, with a lovely space for you to relax. With wardrobe storage. In our wardrobe, we have hanging space in both sections. And we also have some more storage in this cupboard as well, along with our travel cot. For the blinds, they're just controlled with the cord here, just pull up and down for privacy in the evenings. The light switches are just controlled just here on either side of the bed for the bedside lamps. And the light switch just here for the main light. Moving into our second bedroom. Once again, a lovely space with 2 single beds. And we have some chest of drawers and some hanging space for your belongings. For the bedside lamp, it's activated on the button just here to turn on and off. Once again, we have our blind just here controlled on the cord, and the lamp just here is a touch sensor and also has a USB charging socket. The main lights in the second bedroom just here. Moving finally into the bathroom, a lovely space with a beautiful walk-in shower. For the shower controls, the temperature is on the right hand side here. Turning to the wall reduces the temperature, and turning towards yourself increases the temperature. When you get to this section here, you have to push the button down, which allows you to turn to the hottest setting. Just please make sure to make small changes, as it does change quickly. Dial on the left hand side here turns the water flow on, and the switch just here switches the water flow from the small shower head to the rainfall shower. We also provide you with Sea Kelp hair and body shampoo, and for the mirror, if you tap this button just here, it automatically demists. And to turn the light off, just tap the button. For the bathroom sink, hot water is to the left hand side and lift up, and for cold turn to the right and lift up. And once again we have our Sea Kelp hand soap. The main lights for the bathroom and the fan are just controlled here, and the fan goes off after a couple of minutes after the lights go out. And if I can please ask you to leave this switch on during your stay, please. The hall lights upstairs can also be controlled on this switch. Likewise downstairs. And when departing, if we can ask you to please turn the temperature to 18 degrees, turn all the lights off. This switch here for the upstairs hall. And departing, turn the dial to the left, anti-clockwise to exit. And to lock the door, just lift up the handle, key into the lock, and turn to the left anti-clockwise, and then pull the key out. And if you can please check that it's locked, and then return the key to the key safe. The same as on arrival, pull down the black cover, and important to remember to pull down the reset code and then enter the code that we provided. And once you've entered the code, take the dial, turn to the right clockwise to open the safe. And if you can return the keys please, and then close the safe, then take the dial, turn to the left anti-clockwise, and just check that it's locked behind you, and close this, and put the black cover back up. Thank you for staying with us at Juniper Rentals. We hope you had a lovely stay, and we hope to welcome you back soon.